Hey guys, so this is another example of someone who clearly doesn't want to work in life and just wants to reap all the benefits and rewards of, that we all have to work for. So, Florida woman sues after claiming Velveeta cup takes longer than ready time to prepare. So the ready time is like 3.5 minutes, you know, but she's claiming that because that there's prep time, you have to open the top of the cup and take the contents out and put those contents in, and, take and stir. That you know it's not 3.5 minutes, it's more, and that somehow she's entitled to $5 million because that's what she's suing for, $5 million. Amanda Ramirez of Hialeah is listed as a plaintiff in the 5 million class action lawsuit that was filed against Kraft Heinz Food Company on November 18th in the U.S. District Court for the Southern District of Florida's Miami Division. The suit alleges that the statement of ready in 3.5 minutes is false and misleading because the product takes longer than the 3.5 minutes to prepare for consumption. How about you just make your own fucking mac and cheese then? Just make your own macaroni and cheese. If this prep time is so fucking terrible because it takes you an extra 30 fucking seconds to open the fucking thing, then just make your own fucking mac and cheese. Stop being a little fucking twat about it and just make your own. Because clearly you are fucking stupid and you can't read the fucking directions. Common sense and people with logical, critical thinking skills can look at the box. It'll say, the time for it to cook in the microwave, but it'll say open the pouch, or open the cup, or open the pouch, or open this, take out the contents, put it. Common sense should say, okay, that counts as prep time, so that goes into that 3.5 minutes. So it's not going to be 3.5 minutes. 3.5 minutes means in the microwave, but there's going to be time to, for prepping, taking it out, stirring it, putting it back in. It says right there, ready in 3.5 minutes. The macaroni and cheese itself, cooking wise, is done in 3.5 minutes. So no, they are not lying. In fact, most of the times I've eaten that stuff, it takes less than 3.5 minutes. Usually in about 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes, it's done. But mine is usually, I think mine is like the microwave set on high, so it got the job done fairly quickly. And even after that, it came out, it was like piping hot. Not warm, but like hot. So the cook time is 3.5 minutes. Common sense says it takes a little bit of extra time to prep it. Like I said, taking it out, stirring it up. This you can eat it right as you take it out, or you can let it sit there for a minute or so and let it thicken up and all that. That's up to you. Normally, I don't even bother. I just take it out, eat. But this woman is so infuriated that it takes more than 3.5 minutes because she apparently can't read. She's suing for $5 million. So, with the way the justice system is, I wouldn't be surprised if this woman fucking won $5 million. And then Kraft Heinz is going to have to put on the package for all the fucking retards out there. Prep time, they're going to have prep time. They're going to have fucking cook time. It says ready in 3.5 minutes, as in once you put it in the microwave, it is ready in 3.5 minutes. Not the total time in completely from opening the top to taking out the stuff and no, it cooks in 3.5 minutes. Ready in 3.5 minutes. I don't understand what's so fucking hard to understand about that. But then again, this woman clearly is either really fucking stupid or she's just looking for some cheap money. Some easy money. Because again, the justice system is fucking stupid. And people like this win sometimes. And then Velveeta You're gonna look on the fucking, little cup, and it's gonna talk about prep time because of fucking idiots like her. Uh, um, that is for consumption. It goes on to quote the four steps. It goes on to quote the four steps to prepare the meal that are printed on the box, before alleging that the 3.5 minutes ready time is just the length of the time complete of one of several steps. Exactly, referring to the time it takes in the microwave. Yeah, common sense. Read the fucking box. And if you don't know how to fucking read, then maybe you should go back to school. This woman sounds like she's a mother or something. Like, oh, she buys these for her kids and whatever. So if you can't fucking read the box, maybe you should go back to school with your kids. Because clearly you're fucking stupid. The laws do not state the overall time it took Ramirez to prepare the cups for eating. The suit claims the macaroni and cheese dish is sold at a premium price of $10.99 before tax for 8 2.39-ounce cups, which it says is higher than similar products represented in a non-misleading way. Ramirez, like other consumers, sought to stretch their money as far as possible when buying groceries, according to the suit, and looks to bold statements of value when quickly selecting groceries. Maybe also don't take things at face value. If something says the best you'll ever have, it's not going to really be the best you'll ever have. Or whatever. If they have some bold claim, don't fucking believe it's marketing. They're going to tell you whatever they need to so you buy their product. Again, this woman clearly seems like she's a fucking idiot. Like, she seems like the kind of person, she goes into the store, something is usually like, I don't know, $10.99, right? And it's marked down to like $9.99. Oh my god, that's a steal! I'm trying to stretch my money out. Bold statement. They're bold statements because these companies tell you what they think you need to know or what you want to hear in order for you to buy their product. So, like I said, if a company comes out and says it's going to be the best thing you've ever had, and then you buy it and you don't like it, what, you're able to sue them because it's not the best thing you ever had? I mean, come on. Don't take these statements literally or at face value. Like, this woman's... Human beings blow my mind sometimes. The class action suit states that she believed and believed and expected the product would be ready to eat in a total of 3.5 minutes. The Kraft Heinz company told Fox Business via email, "We are aware of this frivolous lawsuit and will strongly defend against the allegations in this complaint." No. Sometimes, the human species, humans as a whole, there's good humans, there's bad humans. And then we have humans like this woman who is so, mm, she's special. She's very, very special. And she needs to be treated as such. Again, she sounds like she's a parent, probably buying the shit for her kids. So, sweetheart, Plummy, Plum, Sugar Plum, uh, you should know that there's prep. Pretty much everything has prep time. when you make any kind of food, there's always prep time, like getting out the cutting board, getting out the cutting utensils, preheating the oven. There's always prep time. Why did you not factor that into your little tiny macaroni and cheese cups? When they say 3.5 minutes, they mean the cooking time, meaning you take that cup, you put it into the microwave, you set it for 3.5 minutes, press start, and it is done in 3.5 minutes. And the way she acts, she's acting like it's taking her a day to prep. You open the top, you take out the contents, you follow the instructions. You know, if it's like the cheese, because some of them you add the cheese afterwards. Sometimes you can add the cheese in before, like the Velveeta ones. If it's the actual Velveeta cheese, I think you can stick it in there. Or you put the water in, you put it in there, the absorbs, and then you can put the cheese in when it comes out. So just follow the directions. But there's always prep time. How is it that absurd to her that she would have to spend a little extra time prepping? I mean, like I said, if she's buying these for her kids, why not just get fucking a box? There's no real prep time. You don't have to keep opening. You put the fucking noodles in the boiling water. You let them boil. You let them cook. And then you drain them and you put everything that you need to. You got your milk, your butter, your powdered cheese. Boom, done. And you don't have to keep opening cups. And you don't have to keep taking out the contents. You don't have to keep opening them up. So if you're making these for your kids or what, why not just buy boxed macaroni and cheese? Why not just do that? Because apparently the little extra prep time is too much for you. So much so that you're looking for $5 million. What, in emotional stress? Emotional damages? What is happening? It just... In spite of her mac and cheese taking more than 3 to 5 minutes to be ready, this woman has too much time on her hands. She also doesn't seem to have any worries. I think she has a point. Sue minute rise too, because it takes more than a minute. Also, Quaker instant oats aren't really ready instantly. Same for instant coffees. Want to stretch your money? Mac and cheese, 8 ounces uncooked elbow macaroni, or really any macaroni of your choice. I find elbow macaroni or shells are best. Elbow macaroni sometimes doesn't hold the cheese nearly as much because the inside. You want the whole thing to be cheesy, but that little spot in between, inside the noodle, it just doesn't really get in there. And with shells, it gets through the entire thing. The entire thing. My best friend, her brother makes macaroni and cheese for like Thanksgiving and Christmas, and oh, it is so fucking good. I love homemade macaroni and cheese. I love it. Like normally, like last year, it had a little bit of spice to it, not like a oh god, no, but just something to make your tongue tingle just a little bit. But this year, I think last year it was with the elbow macaroni, but this year was shells, and it was actually kind of different. But it was really fucking good. We're sitting there, and my friend's like, "This is really good." I'm like, "I know his mac and cheese is always on point." I'm like, "Has he considered being a chef or something? Because he works for the Department of Transportation." I'm like, "I know that pays really, really well, and he's been there, but has he considered being a chef?" Everything he makes is like, if he was to open like a small, you know, his own little business, I think it could be pretty successful because that shit is good. Uh, it is really fucking good. Um, 8 ounces uncooked elbow macaroni, or really any macaroni of your choice. I prefer smaller noodles just because it's easier to coat and all that. 1/4 cup salted butter, 3 tablespoons all-purpose flour, 2.5 cups of milk or more as needed. Yeah, some people like it thinner, some people like it thicker. When it comes to mac and cheese, if it's like one of those big things, you're going to probably want it a little more on the thick side. 2 cups shredded sharp cheddar cheese, or again, any favorable cheese. It doesn't have to be cheddar. It could be a mixture. It could be a 4 cheese blend, which I love. Extra cheesiness is always good. 1/2 cup, not 1.5, but 1/2 cup finely grated Parmesan cheese. Again, really good. And the great thing about Parmesan cheese is it soaks up moisture, and liquid. So if your mac and cheese is a little bit on the runny side, on the liquidy side, that Parmesan just is going to soak it right up. It's so good for soaking up moisture and any kind of liquid that you might have in there. Salt and ground black pepper to taste, optional, of course. Or you can add some cayenne pepper, or just spice it up a little bit. Makes far more than a total of 19.12 ounce and costs far less than 10. Yeah, like a pound of macaroni you can get for like $1. So sue yourself for being too lazy to cook for your family. No preservatives either. Truthfully, this is a frivolous suit and a poor money grab. There are too many lawyers. God, these people are on point. They're saying everything I said. Amanda Ramirez needed to get an education, learn common sense, and find a lawyer, and go to and from grocery store and prepare the mac and cheese. In common sense, get a more powerful microwave. This lawyer should be disbarred. She needs help if she really eats that thing. Now, I don't have a problem with those mac and cheese bowls. They're really good if you're on the go, because they take 3.5 minutes to cook. So, they're really great to bring to work, or you have just a few minutes, you come home and you're looking for something quick. Remember, there is prep time because you got to open the container and take the stuff out and put it in and stir it up after. How about making mac and cheese from scratch and see how long it takes? It doesn't even take that long. Shame on greedy idiots like that. Yeah, that's pretty much all it is. It's just greed. This woman knows what she's doing. She knows that it takes longer than 3.5 minutes. She knows the 3.5 minutes means the cook time from the time you put it in the microwave and start it. That's the 3.5 minutes. But this woman wants to just get $5 million doing absolutely nothing. Because she sounds like a miserable fucking twat. Again, if you've got kids, don't keep giving them these if they're such a fucking hassle. Go buy the fucking Kraft or the off-brand box macaroni and cheese. You can get it at the dollar store for like, $1 or less. I mean, you get the boxes. I think Walmart, you can get them like 75 cents or 85 cents or something like that. Buy those. Yeah, start your fucking water, let it boil, dump your noodles in, drain it, and then you put everything in. And it's a lot cheaper, and it's not going to cost you $10.99. It's going to cost you a couple dollars. Because people these days are just and it's not just these days, but because of the internet, and she's able to post shit online like, I'm suing them, and then you get, yeah, you go, girl. Just being emboldened by other fucking idiots. Some people just don't want to do any of the work but reap all the rewards and benefits. $5 million used wisely can last you the rest of your fucking life. If I had $5 million, I would stay right here. My rent's $275. I would stay right here. Maybe renovate things a little bit, but I would stay right here. No big fancy house, no fucking fancy cars or boats or whatever. My lifestyle would be pretty much the same. I would upgrade my computer, so couple maybe 2,000-3,000 or so to upgrade my equipment. But at $5 million, that's just a small drop in the bucket. That's nothing. And I would live right here. I would do the exact same thing, and I would continue working probably. But 5 million can last you the rest of your fucking life. So who wouldn't want to go after that? But and it's a good thing that they don't show what she looks like, because she probably looks like that kind of woman. It's like the fucking idiot who used Gorilla Glue on her fucking hair. But then she put a warning. They do have a warning. They do have a warning. You should know not to get super glue on you. So people do this shit and then expect these big payouts because they're fucking idiots. This woman clearly knows that the 3.5 minutes means the time it takes to cook. Anyways, that's it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.